Merhabalar, Gamesdepot kanalına hoş geldiniz. Hogwarts Legacy 26. bölümle karşınızdayım. Bir önceki bölümde ne olmuştu? Sebastian'a yardım etmek için yola koyulduk. Yanına gittik. Bir Goblin madenine gittik. Goblin madeninde bir tablonun diğer parçasını bulduk arkadaşlar. Ve bu yeri tanıdığını söyledi ama dedi başımız belaya girebilir. Ortadaki yer kaldı sadece galiba. Ama tabii bir konuşma geçti aramızda. Umarım aramız bozulmaz. Goblin'den yardım aldım ben falan deyince, hani Goblin'i görmediğimiz zaten savaşın içinden geçtik. Maden full Goblin, sen de Goblin'lere güveniyorsun falan gibi beni biraz şey yaptı. Ama Avada Kedavra öğreniriz herhalde. Şimdi buraya gideceğiz. Burada sıradaki Goblin görevimizi yapacağız. Ana görev olarak gidiyorum. Büyüleri açtık neredeyse. Bir daha bakayım. Evet, şu anda yok. Sebastian'la konuş diyor. Yani bunlar yan görev gibi sanki. Neyse biz buraya gidelim. Amit'le konuşacağız. Hogwarts'un güneyindeki bir Goblin madeninde onunla buluşmamı ve Gobblegog'un konuşan birini getirmemi istedi diyor. Ben niye buraya ışın? Bu meydan okumanı da almak lazım. Şey yapalım, başka bir şey açalım. Dudak oku yok bende ya. Hogsmeade'e gidelim. Bir topladıklarımızı bir satalım. Ben bunları basmak istemiyorum. Nereye götürecek beni bilmiyorum. Tepeyi gösteren ben aşağıdayım herhalde. Güneyinde. Ha, dışarısı burası. Yo, şaton içiymiş. Bakalım. Tebrik ediyorum bu arada. 199 sen. Yine mi bu ya?
Revelio.
Yüz oluyorum buna ya.
Can't catch thieves.
Gelmişken şunu yapayım ben.
Lumos.
Neden baykuş var?
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
Oyun zaten 16 GB RAM istiyor.
I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in
Güncellemeleri kontrol
Hogsmeade?
edebilirsiniz.
It
Bize de
is.
kasma yaşanıyor
His
da
name is
şu an
Lodgok.
düzeldi. Bilgisayarı
We
kapatıp
could use your
başladığım için
help with
sanırım.
something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well,
Ayarlamaları
Might this be
düşürebilirsin.
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Hiç gerek yok.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
Türünün en iyi teleskobuymuş. Maden girişinin yakınında. Yok artık. Allah'tan burayı açtık ha. Orada şey yaparız, satış yaparız. Ne o? Hadi ya, benim 32 GB.
Wonder who lives here.
Şurada satış haklarını
I wouldn't mind a job with that. Always been good.
24'te giyebiliyorum bunu. Aa, keşke bunu açsaydık ya, unuttuk.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
Hiçbir şey yok. Hayattan. Ben bunu giymiyorum ki ama. 5 diyor. Niye bunun üzeri şey? Yükseltilemez olduğu için. Tamam, yer açıldı.
Thank
gidelim.
you for stopping in. I
Ee,
appreciate it.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Ne güzel uçmak şununla be. Böyle canlılar olsaydı keşke, değil mi? Kanatlı falan. Hiç böyle bir şey yok.
Slow down now. There we go.
Gelmişken merlerini yapalım bari Can. Bunu yapmadık mı ya? Biz yapmadık. Ebe gümeci. Şimdi acaba
Revelio.
bulmaca ne?
Revelio.
Top gelmiş. Koyacak yer neresi şimdi? O bul.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Acaba nerede olabilir ya? Havadan bakalım. Korunu aldıysan. Burada bekle. Mantıken yakın ya.
Revelio.
Merak koymuş. Sancana benziyor.
Revelio.
Hop nereye gitti diyecektim, geriye dönmüş.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Sizce? Burada falan göremiyorum. Görev alayım.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be
Yeter derken bence bu işkenceyi bırak anlamda olabilir.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Bana kapı hakkında daha fazla bilgi verebilir misin?
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Kolay şeyler o.
Our meet and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Sonra ben gider. Hamit gel. Hamit neydi? Sonsuzluk demekti galiba değil mi?
Revelio.
Nerede bunun giriş? Burası mı?
The door is looking at us.
Görüyor şu.
Yes, of course.
Göz diyor ki ne oluyor ya? Dancına geldim. Madenin gözü. Bakalım.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Incendio. Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Asansörde binmesimiz bak binecek bir şeyler.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Bilmeden basman sıkıntı yapar mı?
Revelio.
Hoş geldin.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
One less human in the world.
Arkada kaldım bebeğim.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine. Revelio.
Neyse yapay zeka kötü oldu işte.
Arrest them. Leviosa. Incendio. Bombado. Accio. Depulso.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through his safely, Amit. You have my word.
Çok uzaklaştım hocam. Kapıyı açmak için.
Accio. Incendio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer
Karakter
holidays.
gibi hissediyorum.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic? There must be more notes
Revelio.
around here. What could they be building?
Aa, arkada sandık kalmış.
Revelio.
Acaba başka yerden mi geliyorum oraya?
Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Descendo. Defendo. Arresto Momentum. Accio.
Allah Allah, onu çıkartır diye düşünmüştüm. Bu arada kol düşünmüştüm. Ha, açtı.
Depulso.
Legendary. O zaman ben giderim.
Revelio. Descendo. Defendo. Incendio. Accio. Depulso.
Daha fazla.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin.
Revelio.
The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Burası da bitti. Çok iyi böyle. Allah Allah Allah.
I'll be quiet.
Bölüm.
Revelio. Patricus Totalis. Who's there?
Yapay zeka çok kötü ya.
Somebody there? Hello?
Revelio.
Hala hello diyor ya.
Patricus Totalis.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close.
Bence oyunu görünmezlikle bitirebilirsin ha.
Another schematic.
Revelio.
What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Let me know if you
Afiyet
see any
olsun,
more
ben
plans or
yiyeceğim.
schematics.
Accio.
Hatta bu bölümü bitirirsek şey yaparız zaten.
Empty-headed.
Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Bir dakika.
It won't be long now before we find another.
Dash'le geçebilirim orayı. Hadi.
Revelio.
6 kişi. Önce sağdan başla.
Totalus. Revelio. Totalus.
I know I heard something that time.
What's going on? Ooh, little moon calf. Far from home.
Accio.
Your spells plant properly.
Leviosa. Arrest them. Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
That's embarrassing. That was pitiful.
Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Accio.
You're so very weak.
Incendio.
When are you going to give up?
Bombarda. Incendio.
There you are. You call that spell cast?
Defendo. Arresto Momento. Leviosa. Incendio.
You're so clever.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
Olmak boğuluyor musun ya?
I won't rest.
Arresto Momentum.
This way. Let's get this over with.
Incendio. Confringo. Accio.
That was meant for me.
Arresto Momentum. Incendio. Accio. That should be the last of them, Amit.
Ya pot harcattı be.
Accio. Revelio.
Onu çalıştırmamız gerekiyor.
Accio. Incendio. Accio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found. Revelio. Accio.
Açıldı. Buradan çıkılacak yokmuş.
Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio.
Ah be. Demek ki bir daha gelecek.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight.
Yürümeye gerek yok. Dash'le hızlı bir şekilde gidebiliyorsun. Bunu çözmek için var ya, ne uğraşmıştık ya. Ulan şansa basılı tuttum. Aa, Çağatay'cığım 46. ay, teşekkür ederim.
Can we please talk about what just
That
happened?
wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Daha bu
Thank you,
yaşamadı
Amit.
herhalde.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Ne yaptı ki oğlum, hiçbir şey
Now,
yapmadı, her
if
şeyi
you
ben
don't
yaptım.
mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood?
Ne kadar alçak
I'll
gönüllü
leave you
yapıştı
to
lan.
it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado,
Koşacağım ya.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site.
Bak bak.
She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget.
Güzel bir şey.
Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned.
Ama geri dönmedi.
More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
Ragnarok ha şey o
I don't
Goblin
want to
öldürdüğünü
believe it,
düşünüyor.
but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war.
Baş geliyor.
I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Ay kuşuma dikkat et dedi. Eyvallah, teşekkür ediyorum ama 14 tane görev varmış. Daha bir tanesini yaptık yine. Ah, level alamadım. Kaldı. 3 tane daha yapacağız. Ne açılacak acaba? Biraz bekleyelim, bak görev verin. Bağlayı vermedi ha.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
Artık bunu da bir sonraki videoda halledeceğim. Evet dostlar, 26. bölümün sonuna geldik. Hogwarts Legacy. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek dileğiyle. Esen kalın.